Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and this time again I brought you my battles from the Great League Remix, and I've brought you a very interesting team with Jellicent in the lead and Guzzlord and Unova STUNFISK at the back. Now I really wanted to showcase Unova STUNFISK, so I paired it with Jellicent and Guzzlord. Now this team is weak against stuff like Abomasnow and Whimsicott. Well, these two absolutely core rigged this team, because Abomasnow can beat all three of them, Jellicent, Guzzlord, and Unova STUNFISK, and Whimsicott can beat all three of them as well. But apart from that, this team is really strong in this meta. So without any further ado, let's start the battles. Moving on to the first battle here, it's going to be Shadow Sableye against our Jellicent lead. Bad. So I come in with my Guzzlord, and they bring in their Toxapex. Well, Toxapex is not the great answer against the Guzzlord. Now, if we shield one Sludge Wave here, we will be able to flip the switch here, and they need to land the Sludge Wave in order to win this matchup. So we shielded there correctly, so we can just farm a little more and then throw the Dragon Claw. Well, this is not going to be enough, but one Dragon Tail after this is going to be enough. So we were able to flip the switch there. Now they bring in their they bring in their baby of Skeledirge, and that's not good for them. It's really not looking good for our opponent, because yeah, we're gonna align our Stunfisk against their Sableye in later, and Jellicent would be like safe here. Now I bring in my Jellicent against this guy. This is a fire. This is our Pokemon is water, so definitely we bring in our Jelly here. Now they throw the Crunch, I tank that. And they bring in their Sableye, but I throw my Surf, because after this Surf, their Shadow and one more move from Stunfisk would knock them out. So I throw the Mud Bomb, but they win the CMP there. This is going to be the foul play. I can tank one, but I decided to shield the first one. Now what I do is just throw the move. That was the CMP, and that will knock them out, and they didn't shield it. Now one Disarming Voice is not going to be enough against our Unova STUNFISK. They'll need more than that. And I took the shield from that Mud Bomb, and Mud Bomb number 2 will take them out, which will be reached before them reaching to another of any of their moves. So this Mud Bomb is going to be super effective and will knock them out from that range. And it's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be AWAC Shadow against Jelly. A lot of Shadow leads, man, and they bring in their Pidgeot. Alright, Pidgeot meets its Nightmare Stunfisk. Like, they're just gonna throw the Feather Dances, we're just gonna throw the Discharges. They shielded our first Discharge. Alright, so this is gonna be the Feather Dance. That does very little, but our attack harshly fell there. We just go for another Discharge. I don't really care about the timings of the moves here in this matchup, because they are really gonna go down no matter how much they like debuff my attack, because it's still gonna be super effective and still gonna do some damage, even though if it's gonna do less damage. So one more Discharge will knock them out, and I'll reach there. I don't think they will go 2 shields down this early. We have 2 shields remaining, they have 1 shield. They're down on shields, and we win the switch as well. So we go for the Mud Bomb. The mistake that I make here is I stay for too long in this matchup. I let them farm all the way down, and like I kind of forgot that I was heavily debuffed, and and I stayed there. Now they've got a lot of energy, and I didn't want my Jellicent to get hit by the Shadow Bone, so that is why I brought my Guzzlord, and they kind of stay here and still throw the moves. Like I was guessing it would be the Bone Club. They throw the Shadow Bone, and I just farm a little, and then coming with my Jelly, and they had the Shadow Victorybell at the back, not looking good for us. I try my best to build up to Surf, but I could not. I mean double Surf, but I could not. I throw one Surf that takes the shield, but I not get to another one. But the thing is, Crunch does a lot of damage against this Shadow squishy Pokemon. Almost knocks them out, and one more move, fast move, is gonna knock them out. They don't have any shield, so they cannot really fire spin us down. We still got 2 shields, and with one more fast move, they are out. We take the victory there. Moving on to another game, it's gonna be Poliwrath, just a good lead for us. Just go for the Shadow Ball. We'll reach there before them getting to the Scald, not the Icy Wind. They're pushing for the Scald here. I was like guessing this is going to be the Icy Wind. That's what they do, right? Even if I was Poliwrath, I would just go for the Icy Wind, but I would like look to build up to Scald. But it's not necessary to build up to the Scald. They're not gonna shield it anyway, so I throw the Shadow Ball. They bring in their Gligar. They take the Shadow Ball into the Gligar, so I bring in my Guzzlord here. Now, Guzzlord is weak against Poliwrath, so I bring in my Guzzlord in this matchup. So I tank the moves here. I don't want them to throw another move, like. But I would have tanked one Aerial Ace there, but I still throw the move there, and their shield down. And they were not able to flip the switch, and they were still a shield down, so they will be able to farm us completely down. So I come in with my Jelly and they bring in the Reggie, and it's game over. I bring in my Ufisk. That's how strong Ufisk is, just by its typing. It can make a lot of impact, and it's gonna be Shadow Typhlosion, a lot of shadows. And they just throw the Thunder Punch. Now I want to do like all three of our Pokemon does good against Typhlosion. Now I want to preserve some health because a lot of Typhlosions run Poliwrath at the back, so I wanted my Jellicent for that. So, and I wanted health on my Jellicent. That is why I shielded that Thunder Punch. That would have done a lot of damage. That is why I shielded at the first, and I take their Goodra out as well. So they bring in their Serperior. Now this is really good for our Ufisk. By Ufisk I mean Unova STUNFISK. Now that is a cool nickname, right? Ufisk. Every video we're giving nicknames to the Pokemons. And yep, they bring in their Typhlosion now, and I just go for the Dragon Claw here. Most probably this is gonna get shielded. Alright. Now I bring in my Ufisk here, and I want to tank the move in my Ufisk. That is Blast Burn. Blast Burn, my Typhlosion does a lot, and I go for the Mud Bomb here. I was thinking I will get to another Mud Bomb, but I don't think I will get to it because, yeah. And what I do here is just come in with my Guzzlord. Well, you could have done like either ways. I could have come in with Jelly and still won the game. They got Serperior in their yellows that throw the Thunder Punch. My Guzzlord, and I shielded there. And I go for the Dragon Claw. I shielded because I had some health in my Guzzlord, and I knew they couldn't Vine Whip us down because it's resisted. Grass vs. Dragon. And I snipe with Surf with my Jelly to take the victory. And GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's going to be Deoxys, and they bring in their Registeel. There you go, Ufisk. Ufisk is running crazy. Picking up a lot of good matchups. A lot of people are running Magnezone, Registeel, Mantine, and Ufisk is really good against all of those, man. And a lot of people are running Typhlosions. Ufisk is good against that as well. And Poliwrath, Discharge does a lot against Poliwrath as well. So Ufisk is the, the Pokemon to go for the meta of REMIX. It's still good in Open Great League. Well, they managed to take the shield here. They survived by 1 HP and were able to throw the Focus Blast here. They come with their Deoxys, right? Deoxys, and I just throw the two moves. I throw one Mud Bomb and one Discharger. Now, this is not looking that great for us because we're already a shield down, and they bring in their Walrein, and I build up to the energy with Mud Bomb. I didn't build up to Discharge. Then I come in with my Jellicent, keeping some health in my Ufisk. I come in with my Jellicent, and to actually force them to throw. And I want to take all their shields. They still got one shield. I took their one. Now they still got one, so I go for the Shadow Ball this time. Let's see if they decide to shield, and they go double shield down as well. Now the beautiful thing is, Earthquake can be tanked, and we will still get to the Shadow Ball after this. Now, they caught the Shadow Ball there. Deoxys, not good for us. This will knock them out. The thing is, with one more Machop, we'll get to the Discharge against this Walrein. I sniped with my Ufisk and take the victory here. GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be the Greninja. Coming with my Guzzlord, and it's a there you go. And I like, oh, I don't want to play this, let's not play this matchup. And they hit me with the Moonblast. I just surrendered. I could have played that, but I was like a little lazy. You know, sometimes that happens. Today I was feeling very lazy. And it's a Carbink in another game, and like I just go for the build up to the double, like 10, no 10, not 10. I build up to 7, and then throw the Surf and let them hit here. This is going to be the Moon. I thought it was going to be Moonblast, but this is the Rock Slide, and I just throw another Surf. Now what I do is, just when they reach to their another Rock Slide, I throw the Surf. Yep. And let's see if they decide to throw the Rock Slide by shielding this Carbink, and they do that. They shield and they throw the Rock Slide here. What I do is I don't shield, I let the Rock Slide go because I know it's a Rock Slide and I can tank one. And I was trying to build up to Shadow Ball and then coming with my Ufisk, but I went down with energy. I was like so frustrated. I think that was the overtap by me. That was not by the game. And they bring in the Swampert. They had a Swampert at the back. I tried to catch the Hydro Cannon and I was successful there. I caught the Hydro Cannon. And yep, they surrender. Alright, I'll take that. GG. They might have Typhlosion at the back, so that is why. So it's a Dragonite lead Shadow. A lot of Shadow leads, man. A lot of Shadow leads. Let's just bait them with the Surf. They are always gonna shield, right? So they shield. And I just go for the Shadow Ball. This is the CMP. And this Dragonclaw is gonna take us out if it goes unshielded. So I shield this one, and we have the opportunity to like make them shieldless. So now they are shieldless, and I come in with my Guzzlord, and they throw the Dragonclaw here. So I know I can tank one, so I don't like shield, and they come in with their Registeel. The great thing here is they need to throw the move, because they have Lock On has the fast move, and Crunch does a lot. And let's see, before us getting to another Crunch, they throw the energy. This is huge. It's gonna be Focus Blast, and I come in with my Ufisk here. And I will shield once, but the thing is, unfortunately, this is going to be the Zap Cannon, which will debuff our attack. So fine play by them not going for the Focus Blast, judging we would shield, so they went for the Zap Cannon. And I come in with a Jellicent. Now they farmed a lot in their Dragonite. That was a big mistake by me. Looking at my videos, don't make the same mistake. It can be for a learning purpose. They had a lot of energy, so they were able to throw the Dragonclaw against my Ufisk. That was a mistake by me. So they had a Jellicent at the back. Now here is our win con. We just throw the double discharge and win. And with few more shots, another discharge is gonna take them out. Now they are in another discharge range. Definitely in a discharge range. First house, and they lagged there. They lagged there, and I knew they lagged, but I could have still won this game, right? So I just kept like playing, and yeah, they're in a discharge range, and I have a lot of energy. They have got a very little health Registeel remaining, and yep, we take the victory. We would have still won the game. These things keep happening a lot. Now when our opponent lags, we freeze before hitting the charge move here like that. The screen freezes, and yeah, we take the victory there. And moving on to another battle, it's gonna be Steelix. This is fine for us. But the thing is, their fast move is Thunder Fang, and it's a super effective move against us. So they're just throwing the Psychic Fangs. Alright, I wonder why Psychic Fangs is like plural. Is Fangs plural? Why is there S? And an exclamation mark. There's an exclamation mark there, right? I always wonder that. And it's a Dragonite versus our Guzzlord. Let's just... I'm gonna shield, and you have to shield, right? So I'm gonna shield, they're gonna go down. Now we're even on shields. Since they're running Thunder Fang, and it's not gonna be super effective against our Guzzlord, that is why I bring in Guzzlord, they bring in the Dragonite. So I go for the Crunch. Now if they don't throw the energy, I'll get to another Crunch here. That's how strong typings make. Let's go for the move here. And yep, I bring in my Ufisk now, and they had a Jelly at the back. So this is already a GG. We've got a lot of health in our Jelly as well. We got shields. This is already a GG. We can tank whatever this is gonna be, but I'm gonna shield, alright. Now this is gonna be another Surf. This is not like Shadow Ball. Just go for the another Discharge. Yep. And a few more fast moves and we'll take them down. And we have a lot of energy and they surrender. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Magnezone, very bad lead for us, and I come in with my Guzzlord as a safe swap here, and they throw the energy. Alright, I'm going to tank whatever this is going to be. And they throw the Mirror Shot, I didn't shield it, and they bring in their Gligar. Alright, that makes sense. Gligar is not that great against Jellicent, and that's why they bring in their Gligar in this matchup here. That's fine. I'll just go for another move and I won't shield any because I know I can get to the crunch even if they land a dig. If it was Shadow, it would be a different story. And they're now quite low. I'll come in with my Jellicent. I'll tank one dig because we can tank one dig pretty comfortably. Now, yeah, Unfisk against Gligar is not that great, so it's great that their Gligar is now gone. And they bring in their Magnezone. I know it's gonna get shielded. I just throw the Surf. I want their shield and I just go for this Unfisk. And they had a Mantine at the back. So one Discharge is not gonna be enough. And I'm not gonna shield whatever they throw at me. Whether it's gonna be Ice Beam. Because I'm gonna win this match with my Unfisk with shields, and they realize that and they surrender. GG. And that is it, guys. I hope you like the content, and if you like the content, then please do subscribe to the channel and leave a like and comment, and thank you so much, guys.